Hello, this is James Simpson here with Georgia State University, and I was fortunate enough to go on the Global Business and Media Study Abroad program to Istanbul, Turkey, and Budapest, Hungary, in order to learn about global business and media in these foreign countries. I decided to do my research abroad on the topic of foreign direct investment and starting a business in these countries. I asked the students where they'd work and why, and Paige earlier described that she'd worked for IHG in Japan. Lauren said that she'd worked for Grant Thornton. Right here, Diana is saying that she'd worked for KPMG in Peru, and Stephanie is saying that she'd worked for Chanel in Paris. As you can see, only 1 out of the 6 people that I interviewed there stated that they would still work in America. Even though the United States economy is still great, there is a lot of risks with the globalized world. As you can see there, now across the globe, not America and the Western countries aren't the only ones with a good economy. You see all these new countries popping up like the BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, and China, that have large economies and are growing fast, very, very fast, and the jobs there are very plentiful and there's a lot of room to grow. So when in Hungary and Turkey, we were able to see how much growth these countries could still take, even though they were in the Hungary is in the advanced stage and Turkey is in the growing phase. So you can see how their economies are different to the United States and how much we should grow. We were able to go behind the scenes in a lot of companies like Fox and other companies of the sort, and we got to see how the real business in media works. Right here, we were stopped for a protest, and I was lucky enough to speak with a Marmara student, Özlem, and see what they were saying. They were protesting about a coal mine that collapsed and a bunch of people died. Now, they weren't exactly protesting against the people that died. They were actually protesting against the company, since the company would not pay for these people's deaths. The people's family that died cannot support themselves without this income that they used to have. So now the people are left in the dust, and these people were fighting for the rights of those employees that died for the company. And they were saying, why don't you pay for life insurance or anything? Why aren't you guys in charge to help these people? And who's going to pay for these people? Who is to blame? So you can see that there's still a lot of problems with companies in Turkey and Hungary, and that there's a lot going on over there. So there's still a lot of risks with starting a business. So you really have to study up before you just throw a company abroad. You really have to see what's going on with the culture, the economics, the politics, and everything like that. I was fortunate enough right here to speak with another Marmara University student, and I asked him about how he felt about the Turkish economy, the future, and just how it is now. And he said that he likes where it's going now, but he doesn't know how it's going to be in the future. He states that a lot of political turmoil might cause the country to go down, since foreigners outside of Turkey that have never been don't know what exactly it's like. The media shows a lot of bad images about Turkey. It only shows the bad protests and just everything bad. And he just stated that it may look bad to foreign investors into wanting to come into the country and invest in new companies because they only see what they see on the media. So it was really cool, really great to speak with these students and see how they felt about their media and how they felt about Turkey. So what I got from this experience and talking to all these students was, one, that people in America definitely know that jobs are going abroad. Even though America is still a great economy, there are still just as great opportunities elsewhere. I learned that in these countries, in Turkey and Hungary, that people don't really exactly know where their economy is going, since there is so much change just culturally and politically and economically, that the people are they really don't know exactly what's going on. So it's great to see the perspectives on both sides of it, and I definitely recommend many people to study more global media and business to learn how it's all working and how everything is interchanged, just so that they can move forward with it. And it was a great experience, and this is James Simpson, and I am out.